It's the King, and we want to talk about that Brad Scheimel campaign, if you will. No, let's shout out Brad Scheimel. No, a lot of people don't like Brad Scheimel. And the King say, well, Brad Scheimel was fair with him. He write up a pro se appeal himself, and the Attorney General's office under Brad Scheimel's administration. They say, well, Your Honor, you got it wrong 3 times. Mr. Stewart wins. He's pro se. He been telling you this. And then the Attorney General's office now. The employees under Brad Scheimel. Hold on, Mr. Stewart been telling y'all right the whole time. So we got to give it to Brad Scheimel. And shout out to all those who endorse him. And we want to shout out to opposing judge. Yes, we do. We must do it. No, shout out to all the people who want to see her win. And the King say he want a woman to be in position. Because the men now, they ego tripping. You know, it's just ego tripping. It's a thing. It really happens. It don't not happen. It happened. So we got the men ego tripping at this point, and all these are general opinions. They hold no truth, for all men are ignorant. Now Zeus say he got a show, and his show must do what it do. I mean, stockbrokers, they fell for the dribble. I mean, they wanted a few pieces of this thing called gold, and Zeus say he might have had it, but he don't care about that. What he care about is, no one to shout out Brad Scheimel and his campaign at this time. Because Brad, now he come through for me. He come through for me. For me! He come through for me. No, let me out of prison early. And it was about that time, see, where the medical records, flip over. Hold on, he need glasses. But the people in prison thought he was going mad. I mean, all the social workers went against him. No, he can't get out early. And Zoo like, hold on, you not reading the letter of the law right. You misconstruing facts. But they insisted. And they continued to insist. And continued to insist. And then, Lord behold, Brad Scheimel and his attorney generals in the state of Wisconsin, they come through. Shout out to Aman Singh, State Express versus Kemper. And you can look now in the books. The books when you dig down in them. And shout out to all books. And shout out to Trump. He said, we got to get the kids a little bit more educated. Now, we playing too many games. Because if we look at other countries, you see, they blowing us out the water in math, science, artificial intelligence, the grants, the proposal they writing. They overseeing companies in our country because we ain't got nobody educated in the field where we need them in our country. So we got to outsource for these type of companies. And shout out to Elon. And shout out to Trump. No, they hate Zoo. They say he the worst man that was ever invented in humanity. And then we got the clinical records in play. And we want to ask the now serious question. What your psychologist tell you about the Brad Scheimel campaign? By the United States Department of Education being gutted. I mean, they took it. Come here, give me that. Give me that, because y'all ain't really teaching the kids. They not competitive. Everybody really working for slave wages. And shout out to the people got mad. They wanted to really hurt Zoo. He say he who lips the lame to the game should bear 1,000 lashes. He who hips a lame, somebody that don't know to something, he should bear 1,000 lashes. And Zeus said he had bared his lashes. Now it's time to come together, people. And let's vote for Brad Scheimel. Now, because Susan Crawford, she almost ready. See, Brad Scheimel was the lawyer, the judge, and the attorney general. He played all three corners. Now it's only one part missing. And we're going to try to see if we can get him in the United States Supreme Court, see, because he was fair with Zeus. And then all he got to do, one time, is say, hey, let's give him a shot. If we look at the medical record, see, he had bleach attack. He was burned. He still got burns on his eyes. He still got burns on his leg. So what has this substance, in a matter of the duration it's been, 9/16/2023 to present, done to this man, as we know he could file and win against the United States. He done it so many times. And as we reflect on that, stop. We don't need to talk dollars, nickels, quarters, pennies. We need to talk about trillions.